Just a quick video here. So far, not bad. I'd like to see this by the end of the day get over the VWAP. So make it run over the VWAP and then fill in this gap right here. From 260 to 264. So it'd be over this second. If it would close over the second yellow line here. That's what I'd like to see today. And then tomorrow we'd get a gap up and we'd be off to the races. That'd be a nice way to go into next week. With these investor conferences going on, we might see it. Yeah, these large investors in this that are long, they're pretty lazy. Pretty cheap too. See, they run this up and it come all the way back down to 78%. It came down to before they actually started buying again. So now we're on this little bit of an uptrend here. We'll see if they can hold it past this VWAP and see if this keeps going up this way the rest of the day. It's a hell of a drastic move, though. They might just hold it under their VWAP or... Oh! It's up there right now. Let's see, I don't know. It's a pretty steep incline if you look from here, but I'm guessing we're going to close somewhere right around in here. Right around that 264. But we'll see if they knock it down. They look for any little slowdown in buying, and then they just hammer it. So this I was looking at, so this little episode this morning, I'll see if I can zoom up. Now when it took off this morning, everything was green. Say Roku was like up over $1. And right now it's down 216. Just crazy move this morning. But I mean, if you were looking to day trade, it was nice. I didn't do any trading this morning. I don't know what I was thinking. I was just sitting here watching. But if I was day trading this, when this spiked up like that, I would say I would have grabbed 50,000 shares. And then I would have held them even after this big hammer thing here until it came back down to the VWAP. And then the first time, just to see if it was going to test it or if it would break through and then sell it off or whatever. I may or may not would have had a stop loss right there. So I might have got stopped out. But then when it ran back up, and this is what day traders do. So if you're riskier, you may not have had a stop loss there because this happened so fast, But once it goes back up, I would automatically set a stop loss just above the VWAP. Because if it double topped, they were going to pound today. And that's what happened. They tried to double top it. I mean, they got really close. But then once it started coming down, they knew if they pushed it under that VWAP, all the day traders would get out and you're going to start hitting stop losses. So they just kept on it. I mean, there was no moment that they weren't pounding it with 5, 6, 7, 8,000 shares shorting, and they're shorting it. That's simple as that. They shorted it to hit the stop losses and day traders were exiting, and so it made it a lot easier, which is a perfect moment. Hey, if you don't have short shares, you just wait till you start hitting all that, and then you just keep the momentum down going, is what they did. And you can see there's big gaps like in between here, and they just shorted it until day traders are out and stop losses are all hit, and then you see this, we got an uptick here. And then they slammed it again, shorting it. But now, you know, once you get to this bottom here, all the day traders are already out. And I thought about this for a few minutes. If I was day trading it, I would wait for this second candle right here. I see if I can zoom up here. I would wait for the second candle to start, and I might have got in here, but then I would have got stopped out. And then I would have waited, and then when you got this big green candle, I would have entered here. You know, and I don't know if they would have stopped me out right here. I probably would have put it back. Yeah, they probably, maybe they would have stopped me out there. I don't know, it's hard to say when you're not trading it. It depends on how you're feeling, where it's going to go, and this and that. But I mean, that's what they did right here. That's why I was bringing it up, is because, you know, as a day trader, you got huge positions going into these push-ups, you know. With the market all being green, you would jump in there as deep as you'd want to go and then set stop losses. Some people probably got out right here as soon as they saw this like hammer looking thing here. As soon as they saw this hammer here, they would just exit their position. That's probably what helped with this first big red candle here. And that's almost an automatic. I mean, when you get that much, you know, from here, from down where you would enter in the morning, someplace in here, to here, I mean, if I had, I mean, it's over, what is it, 260, 240s? It's over 10 cents. So if I had, you know, my normal buy on day trading would have been 50,000 shares on something that's under $5. So, so right there, you're looking at $5,000 in a matter of 1, 2, oh, this is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, a matter of a half an hour. You know, that's almost a perfect day trade. So, for me anyway, that's what, you know, other people would have, I know a lot of people that buy a lot more than that. They would have hit it with 50,000 here, 50,000 there, you know, I mean, and just until they got out, they would have just kept putting in, as long as you kept getting these candles, they would keep buying shares. And that's what helps drive the price up. But when it reverses, that's also what slams it down, you know. So we'll see. We're above the VWAP now. I'll see if they can hold it the rest of the day. And maybe I'll make a video later and we'll see what happens with this. Good luck.